Hey, this is Beyond Aliens and the Occult. I have a new mic, so hopefully the quality of my voice sounds better. And I wanted to take the opportunity to thank all of my new subscribers, or all of my new. You're a small bunch that follows me, but it's still very great. I'm very grateful that you follow this channel. The few of you who has found it, and you keep showing up and subscribing, and that's amazing. And thank you for that. And this video in particular will be about me showing some of my former photos that I haven't shown on this channel. It was uploaded previously on the old channel I had related to ufology and skywatching. And some sightings, if I find them, I will upload them, and you will see them in the video in the background. So I also wanted to talk about the fact that I haven't had much experiences for a very long time. I can't really remember the last time I had a really substantial or tangible paranormal event in my life that really made me react or remember it. I haven't had any UFO sightings either. I haven't had any weird dreams that I normally have. Dreams about interdimensionals, cryptids, or anything related to UFOs or the paranormal in general. I had a dream about some weird draconian like floating woman entity, female entity above my bed a few months ago that was communicating to me, and it wasn't intimidating or scary in any manner. It was awesome. She looked like Lilith or something, like in Diablo 4, the new game. And it was interrupted by my daughter, who was I'm a father. I have a child, and she interrupted it in the astral plane. It wasn't like she was afraid of me talking to her, but it was more related to her wanting more attention or something, because she's very needy, and she constantly demands attention from me. So it was a special event that in that dream. It was very. I made some reflections about it. I didn't really understand the point of it, but it was nevertheless a spectacular dream or experience I had. And that's the last one I can remember. That really could be interpreted as some kind of message or paranormal in nature. Otherwise, I haven't had anything. Sorry for my voice. Otherwise, I haven't had any that I can remember. I haven't been out much. I haven't been into the forest either. Been very low in energy, and it's been the weather here in Sweden. It's been in where I live. It's been raining and completely windy all the time. So I don't want to go out much when it's like that. So into the forest, it gets very. Yeah, it's not my type of weather, to be honest. So I haven't had many encounters. And I haven't seen anything in the sky, or I watch like a myriad of channels and documentaries and all of that on YouTube about cryptid sightings and paranormal events and UFO sightings, and I wonder why only some people see it and some don't, even those are very suspicious to it, or are open-minded like me and have no disbelief in it, because I'm completely a believer. I've been through so many things that I wouldn't question it anymore. I'm a total believer. It's ridiculously open-minded to. I believe in almost anything if it's presented in a sense, in a way that makes sense. And since I've experienced so many things, everything is in the realm of possibility to me. So I feel almost jealous of the people that keep seeing all of these amazing encounters. I used to have them myself, but I don't have them anymore. It's hard to explain. I don't know why. It's like something's happened. I barely dream anymore. I can barely remember my dreams. I used to have vivid dreams. Used to have very vivid dreams, of other worlds and everything. But I barely dream. I don't have any paranormal encounters. Has this happened to you? And if anyone listening to this video and watching the video, has it happened to you that you had like a super active paranormal event occur frequently in your life, and then it just disappears over the night, and then it might come back many years later? Have you any recollection of having similar events occur to you? Because I'm very confused about this. I used to have frequent events occur to me, and some people might be grateful for it and think that I should be grateful if they were in my shoes, that I don't have these encounters so often anymore. So, but to me, it feels like a part of me, it's part of my daily routines or daily life to have these encounters, so it becomes very empty. My life feels empty without it. It's sort of an addiction in a weird way, this whole paranormal occurrences, this lifestyle, the interest and fascination for the unknown. It's kind of a drug to me. And when I don't have it, I feel down. So it's very weird. Even considers getting a Ouija board, even though everybody warns you for it. I saw one of those videos or shows with the PRT and the Paranormal Roundtable, when they were talking with some dude that messed up his whole life and everything, just because he wanted to experience with it. And I feel like I want to do that too, but if I would live alone and I wasn't a parent, I would have experienced much more with it. But don't want to risk anything when I have a child, that it might strike at her or for some reason. Because I'm aware that you can open up the interdimensional portals with different occult objects, because I've tried things like that before, and my ex-wife is a witch, and she's into the occult and the really dark, in particular the really dark stuff, like black magic, blood magic, and she does all of these Clifford rituals and stuff. So she's really into the dark side, to put it that way. And she opens up stuff, and it happens. A lot of things in her apartment, and she gets a lot of photos of entities when she does these rituals and sends them to me sometimes, and I don't really approve of it, but I can't do anything about it either, because for her sake, she can do what she wants to do. I don't care if she opens up the abyss and gets swallowed by demons or anything. It's her issues, but the problem is that I don't like that she does this when my daughter is asleep in her same apartment and stuff. But I can't force her to stop doing it. I can't tell her really to stop it either, because you have expression of religion, and it's a religion. But I'm worried about my daughter, because, well, I don't believe that all these dark entities or negative entities in the common sense are all evil and that darkness is always evil and light is always positive and all of that. I don't believe in that, but I do know that some forces, they shouldn't be messed with, in particular those that are of really like high demonic energy, low demonic, or and form of strong demonic energy. And even if you think you can control it, you can't control it. You can't control things like that. And that's what worries me about my ex-wife. You know, she deals with a lot of demonic energy, and our daughter might be, uh, attacked if I'm really unlucky. She said she has seen some really strange apparitions in her apartment. A boy once, both my daughter and her saw the boy crying or making sounds from the bedroom. And when they came close, they had just been outside, they told me, and they playing, at a place where kids play, with a typical child's park, And they come back and they hear the voice of a boy in their apartment. There shouldn't be anybody there, There are only two people living there. So they hear a boy making sounds or calling for my daughter's name. So the boy knows my daughter's name for some reason, and he shouldn't even be there. And my ex-wife reacted, and she assumed it was an entity at first. And she approached the boy, and he looked like a typical Swedish blonde boy. And he has faded away, but she was creeped out by him because he looked dead, according to her, too pale. And she was calling for my daughter. And that made me freaked out when she told me that. Because whatever she's doing, she's attracting something that wants my daughter's attention. And it's not positive in my own eyes. I know she has like all of kind of seals to protect herself from the demons, but she still summons them and all of that crap. I don't know what she wants to achieve with it. She does her rituals to get fortune in life, and achieve certain goals and knowledge about everything she finds interesting and wants to become better at in life. But I still find it a bit. Why are you doing it with, when you have our child there? I can't stop her. I don't want to get into a fight with her either, because I don't want to bring up subjects that might trigger a bad situation between us, since we have had a very good and calm friendship since the divorce. I don't want to risk or jeopardize that relationship by telling her to calm down with demonic invocations and stuff. But I'm a kind of a Luciferian myself, from the left-hand path and stuff. But I'm not into the invocation of demons, or evocation of demons, because I don't see why you should rely on other powers or other entities to make you feel some kind of empowerment in life, or feel that you have a certain gift, or need a certain gift that they can grant you. You assume they can grant you something, but they will always want something in return. They will always want something in return, and these bastards, they won't ever do anything out of free, just generosity. Never, ever. They always have an agenda. They always want something back. It's either your servitude, your loyalty, your blood, your soul, your energy, whatever. They want something back from you. And you should be careful with what you are actually doing. And a lot of these occultists and left-hand path people, they are oblivious to what they are actually bringing in to vibration and existence. And they assume they are untouchable because they have hybris, They assume they are protected, but these entities, they can enter the physical realm. They forget that they think they're dealing with just magical entities, entities that they reside in another realm and have not the ability to enter here and physically harm them. But that's complete bullshit, because I've seen them enter and I know what they can do. They are interdimensional, multidimensional entities, whatever you may see them as, aliens, demons, apparitions, gods, whatever you choose to identify them as, and whatever you see them as, they are still interdimensional. So even if they behave like poltergeists or ghost or your typical paranormal creature to some degree, they are still able to physically harm you. They are able to physically destroy your body. They are able to possess you. They are able to move objects. They are able to do things against your will and physical body. And the magic won't always protect you. The rituals won't always protect you or the seals either. I've seen this, and I've seen it happen with people I know who are very, very arrogant and assume they have all power over these beings, that they are almighty, and they haven't. These beings shouldn't be trifled with, and I don't recommend it to people. I don't recommend it, even if you're off the left-hand path and occultist and all of that. I don't recommend you summoning on opening portals to certain worlds and beings. Maybe if you want, if you don't have a lot of things to risk or lose in life, you can go do whatever you want. It's your own decision if you accidentally hurt yourself. But if you have people you love around you, your children, a family, a spouse, or a husband, or a girlfriend, or any boyfriend, whatever, you're actually bringing them into danger by doing things like this, and it's quite irresponsible, in my own opinion. And hopefully my ex-wife never hears this video. She is too, I think she is way too self-occupied and way too, she cares way too much about her own life to even bother about the things I do. So I don't think she will ever find this video or listen to it, and that's a good thing. Because I'm not bad-mouthing her. She's a good person. I believe she's a very good mother and loving and caring mother, but she makes mistakes, and some of these mistakes are related to, for example, her interest in the occult, in my own opinion. But that's my own opinion. She may disagree, other people may disagree too. But I don't recommend dealing with archdemons if you have children. That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't be invoking Asmodeus and all of these archdemons. I don't recommend it. I think it's irresponsible. That's my own opinion. But anyway, I'm changing the subject now. And it's strange though, it all ended. All kind of paranormal activities ended for me. I have no explanation to it why. I'm always searching for it or paying attention to it and almost wishing that it happens to me. But never. It stopped. It's been like this the whole year, 2020. I don't know if it's related to the COVID pandemic. Something weird is going on related to my own experiences. I mostly get apparitions and interdimensionals on photos in the background when I take selfies, but no real encounter, no real physical encounter or audible here, voices or anything poltergeist-like. It's very depressing. I don't have sleep paralysis. I used to have them my entire life. I haven't had a sleep paralysis in like 5 years or something. That's a great thing, because sleep paralysis sucks. It's very unpleasant and nobody likes them. If you've had them before, it's very traumatic to most people. In particular, if there's something or a presence in the room when it happens. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video and my ramblings. It's very improvised. I just started talking basically about things I find interesting, and hopefully you enjoy the photos in the background and the weird content. It's all personal. It's all recorded and taken by me, or maybe my ex-wife, or people very close to me. But it's been like 90% my own footage. It's all from my cameras, my cell phones, and I remember the events. I was present when it happened. They are all personal photos, as I said. And if you liked the video, please leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and share the video to people who might like it. And take care, and thanks for watching, people. Have a good day.